sal, mucha, mucha, mucha sal. De los que hablan con la L que hacen todo hasta el final. Un creyente boricua con bomba para fincar. En medio de la tormenta gozando voy a...
Day baseball coming your way here on a Sunday afternoon from Tropicana Field. Today, a matchup of division rivals at opposite ends of the standings between the Baltimore Orioles and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Josh Fleming is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, this guy's one of those pitch-to-contact kind of guys. You're not going to see a bundle of strikeouts, not an overpowering guy. Puts the ball on the in and outside corners, up and down in the strike zone. A pitch-to-contact guy, so if you're looking for strikeouts, you're probably not going to see a boatload from this guy in this one.
And now here is DJ Stewart. He will lead this one off today. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And we are underway from Tampa as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one.
First pitch, 110.
The 1-0 home.
That's in, ball two.
Trey Mancini waits on deck. 3-0 pitch. And he lays off, ball four, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Trey.
Stepping in next, Trey Mancini. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, the pitch. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Stewart on at first, nobody out. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. From the stretch. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Margot moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I think Ryan Mountcastle is a guy we really need to focus in on today. This guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat, clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Anthony Santander, the next to bat, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit back toward the mound. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. 0-0. Tampa Bay coming up. Major League Baseball is on the show. Bruce Zimmermann is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Baltimore. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep into games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
Digging in will be Manuel Margot, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. And now the first pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. 258 the average to begin play. 1 home run and 19 driven in. Comes set and the 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. A dive and he knocks it down. But he'll recover to get the force at second. A fantastic play. Mike Brasso digging in at the plate. He's ready. Here's the first pitch as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Runners on first with 1 down. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Home run number 5 on the year as the Rays move in front now 2-0.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Here's Randy Arozarena.
The left fielder.
As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Here it comes. 1-1 the count now. Still only 1 out in the inning. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Zimmermann isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
So he got him swinging. Randy Arozarena becomes the second out of the bottom of the first.
Cause you wasn't there when I almost drowned in my own blood, sweat.
So now to the plate, Brandon Lau. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. The average right at the 200 mark on the year. 11 home runs and 28 RBIs. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. Fouled off. The 3-2 one more time. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their 3rd hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Into the box, Francisco Mejia. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Popped him up. Mountcastle in foul ground. Oh, he brought it back. The 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up, and it's 2-0 Tampa Bay.
My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all is in the street. Y'all take ministry.
And now in the box, Ryan Mountcastle. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early. Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Austin Hayes the next to bat, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 5 homers and 15 RBIs. From the belt, the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Arozarena will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting 6, the shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Now to the plate, Freddie Galvis. First swings for him in this one, with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He waits. Now the pitch. Throw over to first. Throw is up the line as it gets away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And almost had him, but he's able to make it back to first safely. Now a throw over. The 1-1 home. Mountcastle leads off first with 1 away. Ground ball right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now you've got a couple of guys on.
Michael Franco stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. All even now, 2-2. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. Pat Valaika waits on deck. Ready with the payoff pitch. And it's fouled away.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another full count pitch home. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
A little bouncer.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. 2 down, runners at first and second. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
From the stretch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Orioles strand a couple. They trail it here 2-0. Last half of the second set to go, and set to go is the third baseman, Joey Wendell. First pitch of the AB now. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And it's 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Up with it, wins. And he makes the throw to first. Wendell is retired, and there's 1 away.
The shortstop,
So next to bat will be Taylor Walls, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
Hey, swinging from the right side against left-handed pitching has been an area of concern for this guy so far this season. And his numbers aren't very pretty in those matchups.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Back up the middle. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealing with a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
And stepping in, Brett Phillips. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Set and the pitch.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Runners off for second. A pitch out. The throw. And that'll be in plenty of time, and a perfect call on the pitch out there.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base paths so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into outs, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
In the air down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing for Tampa. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. At the plate now is Austin Wynns, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1.
Yeah, 2 balls, 1 strike.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Next to dig in, DJ Stewart worked a walk his first time up. Now here it comes. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Phillips is there for it. 2 gone.
Up next will
be the designated hitter, Trey Mancini. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now here's the first offering.
Ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholing a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail things here 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Manuel Margot. Here's the first pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Even 1-1 count to Margot.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And gone. An absolute bomb. Manuel Margot leaves the yard with a solo shot. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Rays have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Standing in now, Yandy Diaz. No balls and a strike to count. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. At the plate now, Michael Brasso. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about it.
Hit high and deep out to left field. Gone! Solo shot here to left, his second home run of the game, and the Rays have opened it up even further now. It's 4-0.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
To the plate now, Randy Arozarena. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Santander is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Next up, Brandon Lau. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
No balls and 1 strike. There's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Fastball well outside. Went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Sliced hard on the ground. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Wow, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
Stepping in now, Francisco Mejia, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Rays 4 and the Orioles nothing. In now, Anthony Santander,
The right fielder.
as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. High in the air down the right field line. 50th pitch of the game on its way. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
1 out now in the Orioles' 4th, and that'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. The pitch. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
At the plate, Austin Hayes, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch.
1-1.
In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Mountcastle, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. In the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Ready with the 3-1. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
That swing looked kind of out of control to me. Looked like he was trying to dial 9, but when you're down by 4 runs early in the game, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
First offering on its way.
Outside, that's the ball.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. High in the air out towards shallow right.
In comes Margot.
He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Orioles leave 1. They trail here 4-0. Back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And now the first pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the shortstop, Taylor Walls.
Into the box now, Taylor Walls. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Brett Phillips will bat next. In there, now the throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Ready with the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
I mean, that's just left-on-left crime right there. He could go to that pitch whenever he wants in this type of matchup.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Good pitch there. That was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. 0-1, here's the pitch. And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count to the Rays right fielder at 1-1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
When a pitcher puts you in a proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Santander grabs it to retire the side. One left for Tampa. They lead it 4-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And that means Michael Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. Reined in. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Next up is Pat Valaika. He flew out in his last debut. Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1.
No runs, 3 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
The next 0-2.
It's out 1-2.
Hit out towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Now at the plate here is Austin Wynns, grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and here comes the first baseman, Yandy Diaz.
The first baseman, Yandy.
Now the pitch.
Diaz.
in tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Tyler Wells takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. At the plate now, Michael Brasso, as this is grounded foul off to the left. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Fouled away.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Diaz gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now, as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Runner at second here with 1 man out. A ball and a strike now. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. High and deep down the left field line. Ready on 1 and 2. Fouled off. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. 2-2.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
High in the air down the right field line. Pops this one up. Valaika is under it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Now at the plate is Brandon Lau, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Hot shot down the line. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
To the plate now, Francisco Mejia.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Santander waits on it. And the inning is over. Rays will settle for just the one. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Tampa Bay leads this one 5-0. Stepping up is DJ Stewart, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
Count is 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Phillips is going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
So close, but not enough on the fly ball there, and that's a story these guys have heard before as we take a look at the list of teams with the fewest home runs this year. And that's not all that promising a number, as they find themselves just one spot off the bottom in the American League. So here's Trey Mancini, flew out last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. To 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And there are 2 away now.
The batter.
Next to stand in is Anthony Santander. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
This is on the ground over to first. He'll get it to the pitcher, covering a terrific play as the side is retired. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Now to bat, Joey Wendell. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
For the Rays, the third baseman.
First delivery to him.
Wendell.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
The 1-1. One, two is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's a base hit. So the pressure's on to open up the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Taylor Walls, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's in.
And there he goes towards second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. In time as he just gets the tag down.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. You kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
So now to the plate, Brett Phillips, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And that's in there, 2-1.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. Manuel Margot would be next. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a solo shot here for Brett Phillips. 4th home run for him on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2. pulls this one in the air out to left. Stewart is right there, and that will retire the side. Rays tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's the Rays 6 and the Orioles nothing. That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Number 6, Ryan Mountcastle.
First offering on its way. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-0 delivery. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. His pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
The count now at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he is into third base with a triple. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Wow, that thing rocketed to right field. The outfielder got a decent jump on it and made a great leaping try, but he just can't make a play. By the time he tracks it down, it's too late. The triple was pretty much a done deal.
Now the Rays manager is going to take that slow walk out toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out. J.P. Fireisen comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Next, it'll be Austin Hayes, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Here's the 0-1.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
The 1-2 hits this one hard the other way. Fielded cleanly, and this will be an RBI as the run comes in to score from third.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade it out for a run that doesn't mean a whole lot.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Now it'll be Maikel Franco, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch of the AB on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Here comes the 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. High and deep down the left field line. Swing and a line drive to left. But this is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. It is stretch time here in Tampa. We'll stretch with them. The Rays are out in front, 6-1. Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Yandy Diaz.
Yandy Diaz.
Here's the pitch. And a layoff a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hit high and deep out to left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. The relay, and he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Dylan Tate comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Michael Brasso steps in once more as we look back at the big game he's already had. He got off to a fast start with 2 homers in the early going. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tate, a 25-year-old. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Now the 1-0. Diaz leads off second with nobody out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs than this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Randy Arozarena. As they'll watch a sinker here that misses, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. in the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. From the stretch. Down the first baseline. But this will get foul. 2-1. One out and a runner on second base. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hayes is there, 2 gone. Next, here is Brendan Lau. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
2 out here and a runner at second. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. To 2-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Rays strand just the 1. They lead it 6-1. And now, Pat Valaika. He'll start us off in the 8th.
The second baseman, Pat Valaika.
Now here's the first offering. Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home. And somewhat apropos for a game here in Florida, we'll have a quick stoppage as they attend to a beach ball that's made its way onto the field. Here comes the 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. Fouled away. And somewhat apropos for a game here in Florida, we'll have a quick stoppage as they attend to a beach ball that's made its way onto the field. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Hard hit ball to second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
The catcher.
Just an excellent job of bat head discipline right there. Able to go below the zone. That pitch is not a strike. That was actually a pretty nasty pitch, and he was able to go down and spoil it.
Standing in now, Austin Wins, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 pitch.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Right on the inside, Black with a slider, laid off but called a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. 2-2 the count. A runner at first with no outs here. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. DJ Stewart waits on deck. Down the left field line and deep. The next 3-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
In now, DJ Stewart. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. One and two now as that one's fouled off. From the stretch. Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. A Rosarena is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He grounded out last time up. From the stretch. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. That makes it a 6-2 game.
Up next for the Orioles.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
To the plate now, Anthony Santander. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is laid off for ball two.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now the 2-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Orioles settle for one. Home half of the eighth, straight ahead. The Rays 6 and the Orioles 2. So stepping in is Francisco Mejia. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Francisco Mejia.
First pitch on its way.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Stewart comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. So far 2 for 3 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Drilled to the right side. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute, that fires me up right there.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And a dive, but he's back. Stepping in now, Taylor Walls, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And the runner back. Wendell stands at first with 1 out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from him.
Into the box now, Brett Phillips, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. The 1-0.
Oh, that's too high.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
As a look, now the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, 1 swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Manuel Margot. And with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. He's set. Here it comes. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
0-1. Here's the pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Bases are loaded here, one man out. And it's fouled away. He waits, now the pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
So now to the plate, Yandy Diaz. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Rays leave them loaded. They lead it 6-2. Andrew Kittredge comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. All set to start the ninth in this one, and that'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. First offering. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And he fouls this one off. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Up next for the Orioles, the center fielder, Austin Hayes.
So now here is Austin Hayes, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. First offering on its way. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Phillips is there for it. 2 down. Into the box, Freddie Galvis. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. He's set and the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Smoked on the ground up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
The third baseman, number 3, Michael Franco.
Standing in now, Michael Franco. And that misses for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. Ball 3 as he misses low with it here.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising, first 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
As a look, now the pitch.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Diego Castillo takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Ready now for Baltimore, Pat Valaika. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
As a look, now the pitch.
0-1.
He's set. Here's the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Popped him up. Mejia moving to his left. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
6-2, the final total today. The Rays rack up a division-leading 40th victory of the season. Josh Fleming earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Bruce Zimmermann was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Seat in the back, supposed to be the front. Say it's too loud, still turning up. Why you all in my face? I don't give a you ride shotgun. Try and give me some. Oh, there you go again. Rolling up, putting it on the floor again. A nice day, I might roll to the stove again and let y'all see
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Rays: 6 runs on 14 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Orioles, 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.